Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Classes with me. Today we are going to learn something related to exponential growth and how it is used in real life scenario. We will learn about that as well. Real life scenario matlab real life example, formula for exponential growth, all those things. Also, we will see how this thing work in Python with the help of our Jupyter notebook, this one. And here we have one table, two columns, sorry, month and subscribers, and no need to worry about related to the command, related to the formula, related to the codes. I will give each and everything in my comment section. So just copy and paste it into your Python environment. Doesn't matter if it is in Google Colab or VS Code or Jupyter Notebook, it will work. So no worries about it. And we will see the theoretical part plus the practical part. Also, we will talk about a new topic that is called A range, because that topic we are going to use here in this exponential growth topic, right? So first thing first, let's talk about some theoretical part, then we will move to the mathematical part, then to the Python. So theoretical part is like in mainly in data domain, like data analysis, data science, data engineering. Mathematics is like mathematics plays a vital role in this data domain, right? And when you see any of the growth, like doesn't matter if it is in temperature, okay, if it is in temperature, if it is in stock market, if you see the growth, how is it? It goes like this, then a drop, then like this, then a drop, then like this, then a drop like this. Some of the companies in stock market, I'm saying, it goes like this straight, okay. Same for the temperature, like during summer season, if you see, it goes like this, then a growth, then stagnant, maybe due to rain, then growth, then stagnant, like this, okay. So this is what growth means. Growth means this thing, simple. This is just the theoretical part I'm talking about. This is just growth. Sometimes growth become faster and faster with time. With time matlab temperature, with time, uh, stock market, with time. And this type of growth is called exponential growth. I mean to say, in simple word, when a value increases by the same percentage repeatedly is called exponential growth. Means, let me write it here. When the value increases but by the same percentage, right? By same percentage, or you can say by the same number, ठीक है, same percentage or number, anything, in a repeated way, in a repeated way, that is what we call exponential growth, right? That is what we call exponential growth. That's it, ठीक है. This is just the theoretical part. This is just what we call the theoretical part, ठीक है. Example, population growth, good example. Temperature, investment, stock market, I mean to say. And mobile users increase, or you could say users in Instagram, Facebook, social media, let's take all about it. So you might be thinking, okay, somewhere I have shown you a graph like this, okay, down up like this, and somewhere I have shown you a graph like this. So you might be thinking, why don't we call this graph as a normal growth and this graph as an exponential growth? You are correct, okay, you are correct. Let me talk about it. It is called normal growth, and in technical terms it is called linear growth. Let me talk about that, about linear growth, okay. Let's talk about linear growth, okay. Suppose what happened in 2020, example I'm saying, in 2022 the temperature is 45 degrees Celsius. In 2023, the temperature, let's say 47 degrees Celsius. Example, I am saying 2024 temperature is 49 degrees Celsius. And if I tell you about like what kind of growth it is, you would say it is like plus 2 degree growth for this sample size. So plus 2 degree growth is what kind of linear growth, right? Linear growth. Linear growth means what? Same amount of growth in each and every year and in a repeated way. So this is what we call linear growth. Okay? Because the growth is fixed or the increment or increment is fixed. That's it. Let's now go to the exponential growth. Okay? Same data I will take for the temperature. Exponential growth. Let's take the same example. Okay. Suppose in 2022 the winters are like this. Winters I am saying 10 degrees Celsius. Okay. 2023 winters goes to 8 degrees Celsius. 2024 winter goes to not 8, I would say 7 degrees Celsius. Why I have took 10, 8 and 7 for better understanding, I mean to say. So what is the difference here? Minus 2 degrees Celsius. Minus 2 matlab related to the temperature I am saying. Okay. Let's take it as a growth, or let's take it because growth is what I would say for summer season. Take this example for winter season. Okay. And let's write it. So it is like decreasing by 2 degrees Celsius. If I talk about this 2023 and 4, it is decreasing by 1 degree Celsius. So what it is all about? Not in a linear way, not in a proper way. I mean to say sometimes the number become larger with time, sometimes the number become smaller in time, right? 2 degree, 1 degree, like that. Okay? This is the thing. And there is a formula, mathematical formula related to it, and no need to, I mean, if you want you can check it out. Just for knowledge basis I am saying, you won't be using this formula in Python in this video to be honest, but for knowledge basis I am saying formula is y equal to a 1 plus r to the power x, and no need to worry about, I will talk about each and everything. Okay, so what is y? First thing first, y means what is the final value or the output. Okay, final value. Okay, what is a? A is the initial value. Okay, initial value. Initial value, or you can say starting value, whatever comfortable with it. Start value. Okay. Then what we have? Then we have r. R is what? Growth rate. ठीक, growth rate. ठीक है. Then what we have? X. X is what? Time taken. ठीक है, time. So final value, initial value or start value, anything. X is time, R is growth rate, and 1 is 1. ठीक, that is the thing. Simple, no worries about it. So this is the formula, and right now we have till here, I mean to say till here we have done the theoretical part, formula, xyz, each and everything. ठीक है, each and everything is done. Right now let's move to this thing related to the subscriber and month. ठीक है, related to this. So here what we will do, we will do some work related to the exponential growth. ठीक है, exponential growth we will do it here. So related to exponential growth, what things I would say? Okay, let me do one thing. It would be better, why not to use the formula here, because I want to talk about the thing that is called a range. Okay, because related to a range I want to, I want to introduce this topic to you all, and that is the reason I want to use it. So let's use the same formula here, but in a manual way. Okay, same formula in Python, but in a manual way. Let's do it. Okay, let's do this. Let's see the subscriber count. Okay, and what is the starting subscriber here? If I ask you, starting subscriber is 100, ending is this. Okay, so starting subscriber 100, and what's the formula? I would say, should I write the formula here or should we see it? So initial value is 100. Oh, let's go to this. Okay, initial value is 100, and we will say we want to find the y is what? Output. This one, I mean to say this one, final value. Take, so final value I will write result, then I will write the initial value. Okay, written. After that, what we have, I have written 1 plus r like this, then I have written to the power x. Take, like this the formula. I will change this things, and so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay, right now, suppose I want to keep the growth factor. The thing is, if you see it here, where is it? This is what? Growth rate. Okay, so for growth rate, suppose I tell you the growth rate should be 1.5. Let's find the growth. Let's take the growth rate as 1.5. Okay, 1.5. Take, and here I want the time. Take, obviously because it is to the power, so I want the time. What I will say in the formula, it is like this, to the power. Take, so is it better to write like this, to the power, because double star mark is what? To the power. And I will say to the power of time. In this table, what is time? Suppose I say in first month 100, second month 150, third 225. So it is what? 1, 2, 3 is what? Time. Time is what? In 1 month, this many subscriber. In second month, this many. So what if I say कि I want to do the power or take the index from 1 to 6? What I will write, np dot a range. If you see it here, it is a range. Okay, and a range is available in numpy library. Okay, and p dot a range, and I will write start, stop, step. Anyways, I won't write each and everything. Start, stop, and start, stop, and step. I will directly write here 6. Okay, why 6? Because there are 6 time. 6 time matlab, I mean time taken is 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take, execute it. See, warning is coming here. Int object is not callable. Okay, let's see d types. int. Okay. So it is not callable, but why? Okay, let's do it. 100 into this. Oh, right now it's okay. I thought I have used the star mark, but I have not used the star mark. That is the reason. Right now you see, when we have used the star mark and given this, we have got the output. Let's find the result. Let's see what we have. Print result. Oops, sorry. This is the output. Okay, 100, 150, like this. Same output we have received. This is how manually we have done. Same output how we have received. What if I write like this in a column and execute it and write df? See the result. This subscriber count in this, I mean in this exponential growth, is done in a manual way. Same thing for the formula, how we did it with the help of this a range, right? So this is how we have find the output with the help of both manual way. Okay, manual way we have just written 2, 3, 4, For 1 we have not written anything because nothing matlab 1, ठीक है, simple. Same thing, I mean if you don't do to the power of anything, right, so it is 1, it is not 0, ठीक. Same goes for 2, not same goes for 2, sorry, we have to write 2 here manually. 3 4 5, right now you see same thing we have done from a range. And what is a range? Np dot a range. If you want to see np dot a range, what happens in this, let me show you here. In np dot a range, it comes like that: 0 1 2 3 4 5, like that, ठीक है. 0 मतलब to the power 0 is 100 normal, take this one. And apart from that we have received all the output, simple as it is. To the power 0 100, because we have not multiplied with anything. If we, sorry, it is not like okay, we have given anything to the power of 0, because to the power of 0 is 1, that's why, ठीक है. I mean to say, let me show you here. In exponential and power we have learned this. Suppose x to the power of 0, output will be 1. So if I write like this, 100 into 1.5 to the power 0, it will be 100 into 1, output will be 100. And this is the reason I have written here 100 normal way, ठीक. So in this way we have find out the output with the help of the manual way, also with the help of the formula way, right. So that's all about it. And if you want, you can do the subtraction as well. Subtraction, how should be done? Okay, we talk about it in next classes. Related to the subtraction means what is the growth related to it. I mean 100 150 minus 100, 225 minus 150, like this we can do it, okay. So that's all about it related to the topic of exponential growth. If you have any doubt related to this topic or any other topic to SQL, Python or Power BI, you can join my live stream and directly ask me doubts in the live stream. I will share the screen and also I will write all those doubts in the whiteboard for your explanation, and it is free of cost. No need to take membership to ask question or to join the live stream. And but how will you get the notification of live stream? Although we do live stream each and every day, simple, you can directly click on my subscribe button with the bell icon. After that, whenever I start my live stream, you will directly get the notification about it. If you find this video helpful, please click on the like button and also share this video to someone who is learning Python and wants to explore the mathematical part that we use in Python for DA, for DS and for DE. It would be really helpful for them. So that's all about it. Let's meet tomorrow in a new video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Happy coding, happy learning and happy querying.